Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Brooke McCormick.
And I'm Jimmy Bliss.
Today we'll give you the latest from across campus, tri-state area, and the globe.
We'll also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. On September 12th, testing protocols detected 14 students associated with the South Orange campus as positive for COVID-19. Non-residential students and 5 off-campus brings the number of positive COVID-19 cases for the fall 2021 semester to 139 students in just the first 2 weeks of the semester. If you or anybody you know has experienced any symptoms of COVID-19, please contact Health Services by calling 973-761-9175.
In other Seton Hall news, U.S. News & World Report's 2022 America's Best College Guide has ranked Seton Hall University among the top tier of national universities, and named it again to its list of A-plus schools for B students and top performers for social mobility. For 2022, Seton Hall's ranking rose 6 places from 133 to 127 among the nation's 4-year public, private, and for-profit national universities. Last year, the university also rose 6 places, marking a rise of 12 places in the rankings in just 2 years. In the U.S. News ranking, there are 392 national universities, 209 public, 179 private, and 4 for-profit, derived by U.S. News from the Carnegie Classification of Institutions of Higher Education. The placement of Seton Hall at 127 puts the university among the top third of all national universities.
In other Seton Hall news, in light of the damage seen due to Hurricane Ida, Seton Hall is expanding its Student Emergency Fund, traditionally funded through private donations. The Student Emergency Fund is intended to provide short-term emergency relief for basic necessities with priority given to food, medical, and utility needs. President Joseph Nair said, "We realize we may not be able to address every need. However, these funds may provide meaningful relief and enable students to recover from the effects of this terrible storm. Students may apply for aid through the Student Emergency Fund Request Form, which provides details about the fund, its uses, and its process. For information, contact Michael Riccardelli at 908-447-3034 or at michaelriccardelli@shu.edu.
Students have banded together following the storm as recent Seton Hall alum Taneli Biename and her family saw significant damage because of Hurricane Ida. Students, alums, and other generous individuals have raised over $2,000 for the Biename family after their basement and first floor flooded, along with seeing 2 cars completely submerged underwater. The family still needs help rebuilding, and you can do so following the GoFundMe link in the description below. Now we'll send it over to Michael Stamm for your Seton Hall sports update. Michael?
Thanks, Brooke. Hey, Pirates, I'm Michael Stamm here with your Seton Hall sports update. The women's soccer team is staying hot after beating the Lehigh Mountain Hawks 1-0 on Sunday. Julia Aronoff scored her 3rd goal of the year on an excellent assist by Sophie Liston. Goalie Grace Gordon finished with 6 saves as the Pirates stapled their 3rd shutout of the year. Aronoff, because of her efforts, took home the Big East Offensive Player of the Week award. The Pirates finished the 3-game home stretch with a 2-1 record, including a huge 6-goal win over Iona. They will travel across the Hudson River to face Columbia on Friday. On the men's side of the pitch, they traveled to face the Army West Point on Tuesday. Last time we saw them was on Friday in a crazy 4-3 back-and-forth win over NJIT. The number 22 ranked squad will face a 3-1-1 Army team that has had the Pirates' number historically. The Black Knights lead the all-time series 24-3-2, but the Pirates have won 3 of the last 4 matchups between the two programs. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. in West Point, New York. Lastly, on the hardwood, the women's volleyball team is red hot, and that includes the Pirates' libero Anna Holland, who took home Big East Weekly honors on Monday. It's the 2nd straight week that she's received an honor from the conference. Last week, Holland won Big East Defensive Player of the Week. The freshman has been amazing over the Pirates' win streak, averaging a team-best 5.33 digs per set. Her team will return to action this weekend for their final non-conference tournament in Jacksonville, Florida. That's all I've got for your PTV Sports Update. Once again, I'm Michael Stamm. Now back to Jimmy Bliss with your local news.
Thanks, Michael. In local news, Princeton University was ranked as the 4th hardest college to get accepted to in 2022. With a 6% acceptance rate and about a 1 in 20 chance of being accepted, students must be counting their lucky stars when they get their acceptance letter in the mail. They trail only Harvard for being the toughest Ivy League university to get into. Princeton ranks among the best in the nation in its chemistry and public policy programs.
Rutgers University senior Logan Haller is being banned from taking virtual classes after what he believed to be an exemption from the university. Rutgers announced in March that they required all students to be vaccinated before returning to campus. Following Rutgers' mandate, Holler completed a survey stating that the vaccine mandate did not apply to him. Even though he is taking online courses, Holler is currently locked out of his Rutgers email and related accounts. His vaccine exemption could take 2 to 4 weeks before he is reinstated.
Now we'll send it over to Wilnir Louis for your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Wilnir?
Thanks, Jimmy. Hello, everyone. I'm Wilnir Louis with a peek of the weather forecast for the South Orange area over the next 5 days. Today, it will be humid but breezy with a high of 88 and a low of 69. Tomorrow, temperatures will begin to drop as a late thunderstorm is expected with a high of 80 and a low of 69 once again. To start off the weekend on Friday, it will be mainly partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 70. Saturday, the clouds will continue to be in the area with a high of 80 and a low of 64. Finally, to end off the weekend, it will be the best day of this forecast as it will be partly sunny with a high of 84 and a low of 64. That'll do it for your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Wilnir Louis. Now back to Brooke and Jimmy at the desk with more news from across the country.
Thanks, Wilnir. On September 7th, Mexico's Supreme Court decriminalized abortion. This has set a precedent that could lead to legalization of abortion across the country of 130 million. The decision was met with elation by feminist activists who have been advocating for this for years, while conservative politicians in the Catholic Church resented it. Although it does not make abortion legal across Mexico, it does set a precedent for judges when dealing with abortion-related cases.
In nationwide news, Tropical Storm Nicholas is closing in on Texas, where a hurricane watch has been issued for southern Texas. Nicholas, now churning with 60-mile-per-hour winds, could strengthen to a hurricane when it makes landfall between Corpus Christi and Galveston. Galveston could see up to 20 inches of rain, whereas Houston and Corpus Christi are projected to receive up to 10 inches each.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Brooke McCormick.
And I'm Jimmy Bliss. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, wear a mask, and have a great day.